Thank you.
Oh, that wasn't
Ziggy,
very interesting.
real quick.
Yes, sorry.
We're going to have Shaun Wright be calling in a minute. I guess you're the one that gets to talk to the Freemason. Hey, real quick, guys. Everybody out there that has got the code that we sent you out for the yard sale, that code is courtesy of Luke Radowski and We Are Change New York. One of their guys is the one that sent it over to me. And the people over there are waking up. A lot of them can't say anything right now, but they are fully awake to what's going on there, and they have their eyes open to it. So we are doing something, guys. We are making an impact. Here he is here. We're going to get him on. Ziggy, you're the lucky one that gets to talk to him.
Oh, well, can you help me, please? Or can somebody else help me? Because
I'll be here.
To be honest, you really know all about it. I do not. So can you take over and help me at the back?
All right.
Please.
We have, is this Shaun Wright?
Yes, sir is.
Hey, Shaun. You guys have been setting me up quite a lot here. Every time I get every time I try to get you on my show, y'all stand me up.
Hey, life happens, man.
Yeah.
I would have came on with you last night, but my little girl wasn't feeling too good.
Oh, roger that. All right, man. Well, tell me, you are a member of We Are Change New York?
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Are you aware that the We Are Change is a for-profit organization?
No, it's not.
No, it's not?
No, it's not.
You realize we have Danny Penzella, along with the documentation that proves that it is him actually admitting that it is. You know that, right?
When did you talk to Danny about that?
It's about a month ago, I guess it was.
I do know that all of our profits go to the first responders.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. So what did you want me to come on here for then if you're just going to ask me about things?
What you're saying, where have you got your proof that all the, where's your proof at? And where can we see this proof that all the funds go to the first responders?
Well, I haven't seen those articles. I haven't seen that documents. I haven't seen that paperwork, so I guess I'm not the right person to ask about that.
Okay, well, can I ask you about Craig Fitzgerald then, a 32-degree Freemason?
Great American.
Great American?
Loves his country.
Loves his country.
Putting his heart and soul into the movement to try to wake up millions or anybody that will listen.
That heart and soul don't
not
to him.
Not a selfish bone in his body.
He gave the heart and soul over to the Freemasons, though. He actually sworn an oath to protect his brother in crimes of treason.
He was a part of We Are Change way before he got involved with the Freemasons.
That's nice. But he still swore an oath. He swore a blood oath that he breaks his secrets.
Let me ask you, Jeremiah, have you sworn an oath to anything? Have you taken an oath to the Constitution? Maybe to the Boy Scouts?
No, I haven't. But what does that have to do anything? When you swear an allegiance to somebody under penalty of being murdered, ripped in half, and your insides being torn out, that comes before any other group that you have.
How about all of our police officers, all of our military, everybody in office that has sworn an oath to uphold our Constitution?
The Constitution is nothing compared to the oath of
the Constitution is nothing?
The Constitution is not compared to the oath of the Freemasons.
Okay, who wrote the Constitution?
Who
our founding fathers, right?
They wouldn't. Who was a Freemason?
Okay.
Say George Washington. Say George Washington. I want you to say that.
George Washington was a Freemason.
No, he wasn't.
So he wasn't.
Listen, have you done any research on George Washington? You know that he actually never went to the lodge. He actually never actually finalized the thing, but he stopped going altogether. He was not part of the Freemasons.
Okay, so you're saying now he wasn't a Freemason?
No, he was not a Freemason.
And let me ask you, Jeremiah, how many planes were there that crashed in New York on 9/11?
I don't know.
You don't know? So are you thinking that there's... Are you one of the no-players?
I guess there's supposed video of at least one plane.
There's a lot of video of two planes in New York.
We know that there wasn't any planes that hit the Pentagon, and we know there wasn't no planes that went down in Shanksville. We know that for sure.
Now I've spoken with reporters that were eyewitness in Pennsylvania. And when,
that's nice. But
the plane went down, and there were plane marks, but they were blown up in the sky. That's what my belief is. Now, as far as
tell me where the plane is. Can you tell me where the people are? Can you tell me why that hole that was dug there has been there for years and years before that crash?
I didn't say that the plane crashed. I believe the plane was blown up in Pennsylvania.
Where's the wreckage?
wreckage was spread over 5 miles out there.
Wreckage was spread over 5 miles, and that's why they
5 miles out in Pennsylvania, right?
Have you seen any pictures and documentation of this of the plane?
Yes, I have seen pictures, and yes, I have spoke with people that were there. I tend to have to believe the guys that were there versus anything I can read on any blogs.
All right, so
I just like to ask you more too about how many planes crashed in New York. I just want to get this defined, Jeremiah. Are you a
so what you're
no-planer?
saying is a plane hit the Pentagon, and a plane went down.
I have no proof that a plane hit the Pentagon. I have seen nothing to make believe that any plane actually did hit the Pentagon. The research and the documentaries that came out about the Pentagon tend to lead people to believe there was no plane. The FBI confiscating all the videotapes and everything, single piece of proof that would have shown what hit it, lead me to believe that it wasn't a plane that hit the Pentagon. Eyewitness testimony also
There's
leads
also
me to
two.
believe
There's also two
that.
planes confirmed that they're still in action, right? There's 2 planes.
What's that?
There was 2 planes that was proven to still be around, right? So we know
Where's that
at least
proof?
2 planes, at least 2 of the 4 planes that they've talked about, did not actually go anywhere. We know that, right?
You ever heard of a guy named Nico?
What about Nico?
Nico, are you friends of him?
Am I friends of him?
Are you a friend of his? I mean, do you share a lot of info with him? Or?
Unlike you, buddy. Unlike you, I don't follow and I don't grab a hold of anybody's nuts and go going down their little trail.
I'm not grabbing on to anything here, Jeremiah. I'm just trying to ask you about this no plane theory. I would like to. We've all seen
why are you
September
switching
Clues.
the conversation? Why are you switching over to me and no plane?
Because
Makes absolutely
I'm
no
getting
sense. Why don't you
credibility.
talk about the
Jeremiah.
infiltration of We Are Change? Why don't you want to talk about
Jeremiah.
We Are Change being taken over? Why don't you want to discuss
What?
that?
We Are Change is not being taken over.
It has been taken
That's
over.
what you're not getting. That's what you're not getting. We Are Change is not being taken over.
What you're not getting is you just everybody here just heard you switch over from talking about We Are Change and legitimate shit.
No, I want to get into the credibility status here. I want to get you to talk about the no plane
How
theory
is my
to let
opinion-
people know
how is
what
my
type of
opinion-
individual Jeremiah Holtzclaw is.
Sean, how is my opinion on anything relevant to the We Are Change infiltration?
Because your credibility defies what millions of people saw with their own eyes in New York. And then you're coming out here
can
saying
I
that
just
We Are Change has no
interject?
credibility, and we're trying to base which person here kind of has some sensible ideas. I mean, a guy thinking
Okay,
aliens
can I
came out with
interject?
reptilians
So
and
hold on, wait a
making
second.
holographic images of the planes exploding.
No one said anything.
Come on now.
Dude, you're putting words into people's mouth. What you are, you're a disinfo or Ziggy, go ahead.
I am a
Yeah,
disinfo.
no, listen. I'm sorry. I don't know you, and all this and that, and I'm only an ordinary person, right? Ordinary person, nothing to do with Red J. I'm drumming my own drum here with 9/11. So
That's awesome. Thank you.
I can give you one person who's probably really I actually now start to like him. The president of Iran. He actually stood up and actually said 9/11 was an inside job by the Americans.
I saw
if
it
an
as well.
Iranian
I've also
president-
spoken with some people at Al Jazeera magazine that also are involved with that as well.
But I am from a magazine, okay? I mean, I'm blonde, and you know what? You can't pull the wool over even a blonde person's eyes. You can see it. It was nothing holds
We all
water.
know 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah, we know that.
I
We know
don't
that.
understand
That's
why
not
there's
the
any
deal.
disagreement
That's not
there.
the-
We already know.
Sean,
If
the
you have any
thing
doubts,
is,
just go get a copy of Anthony
Sean.
Schaefer's book.
Sean, the thing is, it has nothing to do with a no plane theory at all. I don't know. I have questions. Okay? All I have is questions that I really need answers on. That's it.
So well, listen to this,
Sean,
Jeremiah,
hold
real
on,
quick.
Sean,
You're coming
Sean.
around here. You're attacking We Are Change. All right, We Are Change.
How am I attacking?
basically
No,
a movement.
I am attacking infiltrators. Nothing to do with We Are Change. If
You just called me an
I'm actually
infiltrator.
friends with a lot of We Are Change guys.
And I'm trying to show you
Okay,
where your
okay, but
credibility is. You think there was
I
no planes
donated-
hit the
listen,
buildings, and you're calling us
listen.
infiltrators.
You are
I
infiltrators, yes.
I donated to We Are Change. I donated to We Are Change. I would like
Okay.
to know and have proof where the money is going. It's my money. I want to know where it's going. I want paperwork. I posted on your website all over We Are Change where the money is going. I would like to know if Luke Krodowski or whatever his name is has stolen the money. Has he put it
admitted to
back?
stealing the money. He admitted to stealing the money. He said he put it back now. That's where we're wanting proof on.
I would
He said he put it back. We
I'd like to know if he put it
Now, my personal opinion on that, I care
Right.
not what We Are Change does with the donations, as long as they're going to the cause to help We Are Change.
But don't
prove
you
it.
have to
Personally,
prove it?
if you don't like where the money is
We have
going,
proof, say it's
don't
contract.
donate.
We have
It's
proof
that
saying the
simple.
contrary. Hey, Shaun, there's proof saying the contrary to that. Okay? Saying that he took the money out. He, for a long time, denied even doing that until he actually had to come out and say, yeah, I did take the money, but now I put it all back. But fuck you, I'm not telling you. I'm not showing you proof. You know what, Shaun?
And with your attitude, I would tell you the same thing.
Shaun.
Honestly.
No, it's not. Shaun, you're a for-profit organization. The We Are Change actually has stocks now. You can buy stocks in We Are Change.
You can buy stocks in We Are Change.
Yeah, you really need to know what's really going on in your own thing.
That's the thing is, you're trying to make something important to me that really is a non-issue.
Exactly,
all right? We are
because
a band of people trying to expose the world of elite for their plan to take over this whole planet and genocide us all. Okay?
Yeah, and you're helping them out.
How am I helping them out?
Because they have got control of it. Are you really that blind to not see this?
Have you met Craig?
Why would I have to meet him?
Have you met Craig? Do you know any Freemasons?
By you meeting him, obviously by you meeting him, you became his friend, and now you have a biased opinion, right? Shouldn't you?
I know plenty of Masons.
Have
Okay.
an unbiased opinion of what really is going on?
Bunch of rebels.
Do you know any Freemasons yourself? Do you know any
I
personal
know
Freemasons?
Freemasons myself personally.
Yeah.
I actually confront hundreds of Freemasons. I'm going against the entire Freemason Sheriff's Department here. I've went against them and won all my cases. So yeah, you can kiss my ass there, buddy. You have no idea what's going on. You don't even know that you're a for-profit organization. Don't have no idea.
All I know is none of us are getting rich off this movement. None of us are making any money.
Well,
Only people making any money are the ones making documentaries.
Not, but Luke is getting paid. Luke is getting paid for having a 32-degree Freemason there. That's why these.
He's getting paid to have the Mason there.
What happened? Yeah, he's getting paid.
You said he's being paid to have a Mason in the group.
Yes.
Where is the paperwork or the proof on that?
He has a Freemason in the group up front in every fucking picture. Okay? He has to be getting something for it.
Oh,
Shaun,
I was hoping to come on
okay,
here and be reasonable with you guys, but
you just said, listen,
Shaun,
you just said,
hold on, Ziggy, how can we be
no,
reasonable
sorry.
if you cannot be reasonable? If you cannot, after we even told you that it's a for-profit organization, you say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Okay,
I look
exactly.
at
So
the
you're
cause. I look at the whole
biased
message.
opinion.
I look at what's most important. What's most important is exposing the people that have committed treason,
Yes.
holding them accountable, and
Yes.
sharing that information with the people. And you know what? If we've got a couple dirty people in the organization along the way, well, you show me one organization that doesn't have any corruption.
Well, you get it out.
All right? Show me all your files. But I don't care. See, that's the thing is, the whole cause is much
Do we
bigger
even
than
have our
what you're
meetings
trying to.
online? Do you realize that we have our meetings on air?
Okay.
So you want to talk about our money? If you want to look at our donations, and most of these Inform free press.
That's fine.
But no, all of our donations is right there. Everything that Inform is transparent. We keep no secrets here, sir.
Good.
Okay. So why should you keep secrets? Why should you?
Can I just interrupt for a second? Just stop. Yeah. It's like you talk about treason. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I'm English. Yeah. And treason means against the king or the crown. So are you admitting you're part of the British Empire when you say you're
Well,
treason?
you know,
I mean, that's as far
I
as
am the
I'm concerned.
one.
As far as I know, treason means against the king or the crown, the reigning monarch.
Country.
Yeah.
Well, this is being violated against the people. Okay. The Patriot movement has been taken over, and now the Truth movement has been taken over.
Yeah. But that's totally different to treason.
I feel really bad for you guys.
It's like
because
double
you really
speak,
think
isn't
that
it?
this is infiltrated.
Yeah, it has. Why, okay, well,
I feel really bad.
Why are you guys
I
attacking
really
Catherine
do.
Bleach? Why is it okay to fight with Catherine Bleach, which is a really good patriot?
Catherine Bleich?
Yeah,
Say your name right. It's not Bleach. Come on.
Bleach, Bleach, whatever. I'm pretty sure she
Bleich.
can say my last name.
See?
Why are you
See, there's so much. There's politics behind everything.
There's
behind every
politics
movement.
behind everything. I'm sure there is, sir. But we don't need politics right now in the truth movement. We need the truth. You can keep your bullshit politics.
Now, all right, do you understand how every peace movement, any type of civil rights movement,
Yeah,
has
they
all
usually
lost
get
their power?
infiltrated and turned into something.
And-
They usually get infiltrated and turned into something else, like it's happening right now.
No.
Yes.
See, you're making this bigger than what you think it is. Basically, the reason why everything falls apart, from the anti-war movements, the civil rights, everything else, is because once it starts to get some power and some recognition, there seems to be a fight for control of the power. That's why I agree with We Are
That's
Change.
crazy.
There's no leadership. There is no leadership.
Okay,
Every
there's no
person
leadership.
that
If there's no
decides to
leadership,
join We Are
listen,
Change or be a part of
if
We
there
Are
is no
Change
leadership, sir,
goes as sovereign individuals.
can I speak? If there's no leadership, then we're allowed to post whatever we want to on the We Are Change website, correct?
If you have access to it.
If you have access to it, you're right. Who controls the?
I don't have access to it. I don't do
controls the
internet
access?
stuff.
Who controls
Huh?
the access?
I am not sure.
Oh, I am. I'm pretty sure I know who does it. And has people ever been kicked out of We Are Change?
Well, if they go against the code of conduct, then yes.
Well, you're going against the code of conduct, right? You know that Luke Radowski was.
What's that?
Luke Radowski went against the code of conduct. No, code of conduct. You know that, right? As far as I'm concerned, the New York chapter has been cut off. You guys are not.
Okay.
You guys are infiltrated scumbags.
Who's we guys? I'm not We Are Change New York City. I live in Minnesota.
Listen. I'm adding you along with them because you're with. Okay, if you help them out, part of them. If you're going to help their little agenda, you're going to stand up beside this Mason.
No, as far as I see it, they're helping my agenda, which is trying to make the planet better for my little girl.
But
all right, any which way I can do so,
you don't even care.
I will be a part of organizations that are
You had no idea they was a for-profit organization, and now you don't care that they are. You actually a second ago.
I never did care.
Okay, well, you said a second ago, no, we're not. You have no idea what's going on in your own thing, man. No idea. Shouldn't you ask? Should you not care?
Okay. Same thing that I told you guys before. It's none of your business.
It's
Honestly,
none of our business. It's
not
our business
because
what they do with the change.
if you donated money and you don't like where the money is going, the only thing you can control is stop donating. Because you're donating money, you're giving it to a cause or to an organization. It doesn't really give you. You're not a shareholder. It doesn't give you rights to say
actually, now we
who's
could
on the board.
actually,
There
I'm
is no
gonna
board
buy
of
some
We Are
shares.
Change. There
I'm
is
actually
no
gonna buy share of
yeah.
your change now, asshole. If I buy some shit,
buy some.
If we come up, we
Buy some. Get a controlling interest, and it'll be run like a corporation. You can have a board meetings, and then you can say what happens and what doesn't happen.
Dude, this is not the truth movement. All you're doing is
What's the
creating-
truth
you're
movement? Only
creating-
thing I see what you guys have done is, well, did you see any of those videos that I sent you a message
That's fine.
to?
That's fine. You know what? A lot of people are out there doing the same thing. You're not elite on this, dude. You're not elite on
I'm
this.
not. I'm telling you that
We're all
this is what
doing
we
the
do.
same amount of work.
This
and
is all we
we're
do.
Infiltrated.
There's
You
a couple
understand?
hundred of us throughout the entire country that take it upon ourselves to go and give accountability to all those that are corrupt.
Well, hey, listen. I
I don't see anybody else going out and doing that. I don't see you going out
Sean, I want you
confronting anybody.
If you're
Why
not
don't you
happy
go
where the
get Geithner?
donations are going, if you're not happy where the donations are going to We Are Change, it ain't none of your fucking business, right?
It's not.
It's your business, and don't donate no more. Then,
Right.
Make sure you
Yes.
have that recorded.
Yeah, record it all. But I'm saying if you're not happy with what they do with it, then don't donate. That's the biggest
It's
thing.
none of
Why
our
was
business. It's
why
none
are you
of our
making a big
business, right?
deal?
It's none of our business what We Are Change does.
Wow, you really are just
That's what
a
you
little
said.
hack.
You said it's none of
Why
our.
don't you record this? Jeremiah and all of Informed Radio are a bunch of hacks trying to make their name off of other people's work. That's all there is to it.
How can we make a name? What I'm saying to you is.
Well, the name you're making for yourself is
Can
for
I
your
just
little
finish? We
radio
let you
network.
speak. No, listen. We just let you speak, okay? You say it's none of our business where the donation is going. Well, I'm telling you, if I donated something, and I would like to know if it's actually going to the cause. But what's happening? It's all being put in a corner. Because I do not see anything on Your Change. Your Change has helped this family, bought this, paid medical for this, or anything like that. Why is it not all transparent if there's nothing to hide?
Why don't you look at the real bad guys here? Why don't you look at Rudy Giuliani?
But the real bad guys are
for
you guys,
killing
because you're not
innocent
transparent
Americans?
enough.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Yeah.
look at Ben Bernanke for crushing our entire
We do, and we do,
economy?
sir.
All right, why don't you look at
You know what? We got to
the
clean our own
Rockefellers?
house first. We
Why
have to
don't
clean
you
our own
look
house
at the
first.
real bad guys?
Sean,
here?
we have to clean our own house first. We cannot have infiltrators and the
You
truth.
see, it's not your house. Your neighbor across the street.
What are you talking about? The truth movement is ours. It's not yours.
Yours.
What are you talking about?
Your version of the truth movement is so corrupt and just
How is my version?
Just full of BS. It's
because I want
absurd.
transparency. Because I want transparency. My version of the truth movement is fucked up. You just told them
your
to
version of
fuck
your
themselves.
truth
They don't have
movement
to
is
do
whatever
shit.
you want it to be, Jeremiah. All right?
Listen, you realize you just told them to go fuck themselves. That you guys don't have to tell them shit.
I didn't tell who what. I said my opinion is if you don't like where the money is going, then
And you know what?
don't
It's the same
donate.
thing Danny Penzelli said.
What?
Exactly what you said. It's none of our business what they do with the We Are Change money. So that is exactly what he said.
Why don't you get that?
Why don't I get what? The video?
No, why don't you get that? Seeing a video. Yeah, you guys really have gone over the line with that little gay video you guys put out or whatever.
No, we didn't. That was Crotch Shot Radio. How do you?
Try. Oh yeah.
Don't confuse them with us, punk. Hey, Sean,
Oh.
who's coming down for tea? When are you coming down?
Well, I remember last time we spoke, you had you and Crotch Rod on the phone, yelling and screaming about Freemasons, and he was buddy with you. Now he's not.
No, me and Louie had a falling out. He's a pig. We don't like each other, but that does not take any credibility.
See, now we're making baby steps here, Jeremiah.
No, it don't.
And we're making baby steps here. See, you realize
all I want is
one
proof.
fault.
Dude, if Luke
Hold on.
Radowski, shut up for a second. If Luke Radowski shows me that he put the money back and you get rid of the fucking Mason, I won't have any problems. You know what? Listen, I wouldn't even have any problems with Luke stealing money. I would not even give a fuck if you didn't have a Mason there. But you have a nice Templar fucking in charge throwing up Masonic fucking symbols, you stupid cunt.
There's nobody in charge. That's what you're not understanding.
You're an idiot. If you can kick people out, then there is a hierarchy, you stupid fuck.
Oh. Craig is not. See,
He controls
that's what I was telling you a while ago.
He does the
You're
website.
giving
What are
too
you
much
talking about?
power to the Masons, okay? All they're really good for is getting each other out of speeding tickets or showing up behind court or referring somebody with an attorney, helping out with small problems.
So the Freemasons, you see nothing wrong with the Freemasons.
Freemasons, no. The higher up, yes.
He is a higher up. He's 32 degrees, buddy.
32 is nothing.
Oh.
You don't really know much about Freemasons. 32 is nothing.
At 30th degree, you do learn all the Luciferian side of it. And he went. Remember, he rose. He said he was before. It only took him 2 years to become up 32. That's the same thing Aleister Crowley did. It took him 2 years to become a 32-degree Freemason. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Now, what is Craig doing with it? Is he infiltrating We Are Change?
Yes,
Saying everybody,
yes,
let's
by him
go to
being
the
there,
dark side.
by him just being there, okay, by him just being there, people know what the fuck
Him being
Freemasons
there.
do. We know exactly what.
Are you Muslim?
Am I Muslim? What does that
Yeah.
mean?
You circumcised.
Think if I'm Muslim?
Okay, now listen. No, listen for me for a second,
I'm
Jeremiah.
Christian. I'm
Are
Christian,
you Muslim?
fucking punk.
Are you Muslim?
Am I?
Now,
Muslim?
is that any of my business?
I am a Christian. My name is Reverend.
Okay, that doesn't matter. But if you're Islamic, if you're Muslim, if you're atheist, it's none of my business.
Sean, it is. I don't care if that's religion. That's religion is religion.
That's
Freemason.
none of my business. No. You're saying religion is religion. It's nobody's business what religion you're in, right?
Keep changing it. Everybody's hearing what you're doing, buddy. All you're doing is digging your hole.
I'm not
That's all you're doing.
I don't even have a shovel, bud. So,
Ha.
anything I might be grading.
A trowel.
Because the 3 people that are listening
Mason's
to your
trowel.
show really don't have a clue.
The 3 people that listen to my show.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, you know what? Those 2
What
are.
I'm telling you
Come on, people.
is you don't want people getting into your business if you're a Christian or not, or if you're an atheist, or if
No, I
you
don't care. No, that is
Muslim,
actually part of
Islamic, anything else.
Because
None of people
wants
live
to
this,
split
right?
religions to create a one world religion, so that is everybody's religion or everybody's business. The
Okay.
Luciferian, is basically the common thing that bonds all these guys together. Is the Luciferian belief system.
Okay. That's still Luciferian and Satanism is what? It's a higher belief. It's
Well, okay,
a
I have a
religious idea.
I have a question. Can you
Correct.
Can you describe
Correct.
Lucifer for me? Can you describe Lucifer for me?
Correct.
Can you describe Lucifer for me?
It depends on which context you want. Lucifer is pretty much the name behind evil, the anti-God, the struggle for power. So, if you want to try to say that because somebody decides to get in a group, and it's something that you disagree with,
It's not. It's an
And that's
organization
wrong.
that's out to enslave us all. They have infiltrated everything. Everything.
did you ever do any history research? Like the
That's all I do is
Crusades?
history research, buddy. That's all I do. Have you
Okay,
ever?
so you're a Christian. You're a happy Christian. Now, how do you feel about the millions of people throughout the planet that were genocided? All right, through the Crusades.
Through my faith, I'm not Catholic, stupid fuck. No, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the
okay.
Catholicism faith, you stupid fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have no
You
idea.
don't even understand.
Then I
The
know
Christian-
the orders of the Pope. I know that
Christian
much.
and Catholic religions are based off of all the
No,
same
they're
ideas.
not. Catholic
okay?
religions are based on Luciferianism, you stupid ass.
Oh.
Well, I grew up a Catholic, and Catholicism is Christianity mixed with paganism.
No.
Exactly. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
you just see
it's,
what
it's a
he
bit of
did there,
everything,
you-
isn't it? Catholicism.
did you see what he just did? Guys, listen, you see what he just did? He just took a stab at religion there. Did you see? He tried to
I didn't take a stab at
Religion
religion. What I
stab
was saying
back. Who
is
cares?
that you have not done any research into
He
any
tried to
religion.
confuse Christianity and Catholicism is what he just tried to do there.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
boy.
working, buddy. Everybody sees through you.
See through what? I'm not even trying to come on here to accomplish anything. I came on here because you keep asking me to come and talk on your show.
Well, that's because what do you keep saying to Sam? Keep saying some fucked up shit to Sam. You know what? I can't wait. Listen, are you coming down to Florida? You're still coming down to Florida, right, Mr. Shaun Wright?
Yes, sir.
Because we're supposed to have a tea party, correct?
Are you?
Yeah. Well, no, I remember we was talking about having some tea.
Oh, yeah, some tea. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I want to
Yeah,
talk
let's do it
about.
at the Scientology building in Clearwater.
Oh, so you're working with Scientology?
Want to go down there?
No, I don't. Why would I want
Okay.
to go down there? They
Would
want.
you like to meet at the lodge? Where at in Florida are you?
I'm in Port St. Lucie, but I can meet you anywhere you want to.
Okay. Because where I'll be heading to would be Clearwater, and that'll probably be this December. So
Yeah. So
absolutely, we should definitely meet some tea.
All right. Well, no, you're gonna have to come out of Clearwater, buddy.
Hmm?
You're gonna have to come out of Clearwater. You obviously done some research into me and know my background with Scientology. That's the only.
No, I haven't. I have not even looked you up at all.
Well, why would you say why would it be a question? Well, do you want to come down to? Why would you say Scientology and come say? Would you like to come down to Clearwater? Everybody heard you say that too. So
Yeah, where's the Scientology
Yeah.
building?
Because that's where Fort Harrison is in Clearwater, Florida.
yeah,
That's so
this
funny.
dude here. This
It's so funny. Fort Harrison.
the
Yeah,
capital.
just a second. Ford Harrison is like Harrison Ford in reverse. I know you Americans say it is Ford, but I know it's Fort Harrison. But yeah, when you Americans say it, it's like sounds like Harrison Ford in reverse in which speak. It's so funny because Harrison Ford did that movie Blade Runner, which is basically when he escaped from the mind control of the MK Ultra and all that. But yeah, carry on.
Now we're talking.
I want to do a recap.
Now we're talking mind control here.
Shaun
all right?
Yeah.
So
Well, I
Shaun
was
Wright.
just like,
So
well,
Shaun Wright. Maggots. We only have. It's actually going into the next hour, so I do got to get off here real quick. Just to recap for everybody. Sean said it's none of your fucking business.
That's not what Sean said.
Well, you said
Sean
it's
said
none,
that,
nobody's
in my
business.
opinion, if you don't like where the money's going, then don't donate. If you feel like you want to help out the cause, then donate. But it's not up
We
to
wanna
guys
know where
like
the money's
you to
going.
put your feet inside of
We want to
people's
know where the
business
money's
and
going.
see what's
We
going
want
on.
to know where the money's going.
Well, then ask. Don't be making
We
a
have
big
asked,
public
and
scene
people
of what
ask to
you're
get
doing.
kicked out of We Are Change.
Because of your antics, because of your ways you're pursuing this, okay?
What's in my-
You guys...
What makes you?
Oh, boy. You're
have
trying
tell
to
us-
discredit
you
a
have to
boo
tell us that you're not
have
stealing.
done many
You have
good.
to tell us
and-
you're not stealing. Okay?
Hmm?
The proof is there that you did steal. Luke Radowski admits to stealing, and he said, "You know what? I put it back, but I don't have to show you." Now you just.
I am not Luke Radowski, am I?
All right, guys.
Am I Luke?
Can we just do a real quick cap here because we gotta go. I gotta.
Am I Luke, Jeremiah?
No, you're not. But you're attached firmly to
Okay.
his nuts.
I'm what?
You're attached firmly to his nuts.
Do I actually have to explain
slave
the
to his
Clearwater
nuts.
thing? Though? It's like Clearwater is like, are you clear? You get clearance. You get clearance for like different levels, and you get OT clearance.
You know, nice beaches, sand dollars.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Are you a member
You know,
of are you a
Ty-
Scientologist?
Am I a Scientologist? No.
Are you sure? What are you heading to Clearwater for?
I've got a lot of friends out there.
All right. Are any of them Scientologists?
Beautiful beaches, sand
Are any of
dollars
them
in the
Scientologists?
water.
So I want to know why you want to meet. Why you mentioned Scientology and want to meet me in Clearwater?
Oh, I just figured you'd want to meet at the Scientology building.
Why would I want to meet it? See, you obviously had to do some research into me and know my background in fighting Scientology.
Oh, well, then why don't we meet right where you want to fight and go against the bad guys?
I'd rather just meet you somewhere and have some you, sir.
Have tea? We were
Yes,
supposed to have
tea.
tea in New York.
No, I'm not traveling. I don't make the money you do, guys. Come
Do you
on.
know Jetta O'Hella? Do you know Jetta O'Hella though? Do you know who?
Who?
He is? He's in Scientology books.
Well,
All right.
guys, listen. We do have to end this up now, though.
He's in Mission
Shaun, Maggie, you did record all this, right, sir?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've got to record it too.
Awesome. We're gonna go ahead.
Mate,
I'll
can't
make
it be
video-
yours?
We'll put this out for people to see it, because this interview here was very, very informative. We found out that it's none of our business. That's what many of the We Are Change guys say there. It's none of our business what they do with the money. And actually, he just learned today that
I told you that I didn't say
organization.
anything about none of your business. I told you that if you don't want to, or if you don't know where the money's going, and you don't like it, then don't donate. That's what I told you.
Hey,
Oh, you're saying it?
I have a quick question. You guys call all this infighting, but yet you did the same thing to Catherine Bleish.
Who did something to Catherine Bleish? Did I?
The We Are Changed New York. Luke and somebody else signed it, I believe. You're sticking up for
Luke
them.
and who?
I don't know who the other person was.
I'm not sticking up for anybody. I'm sticking up for the idea of We Are Change, and I'm sticking up for the movement.
I like the idea of We Are Changed until the Freemason part. That's the whole part that you got me.
Now, if you want to ask me about what Minnesota does, no. Would you like to ask me how transparent we are with our donations and what we do with our donations?
No, I'm glad you are. That's great.
That's fine. No,
Would you like to ask that?
No one's came up and said you're stealing. They said Luke Rudowski's stealing. Luke Rudowski admits.
I will tell you publicly that
Luke Rudowski admits
whatever is donated to Minnesota We Are Change is used for our events. It's used for our DVDs. It's used for cameras. It's used for anything else we need to.
Okay.
Do we have
didn't-
written documentation of everything we spend it on? No.
No, but their money goes.
What about the people, though? What about the people?
Their money. Listen, the New
What
York
people?
chapter. The New York chapter's money goes to the first responders of 9/11. Right? You're no longer with the Feel Good Foundation. They kicked your guys' ass out. There's proof. Luke says he stole the money. He says, you know what? I stole the money and I put it back. I don't have to say anything else. That's exactly what he said. Craig Fitzgerald is 32.
Hey, what Luke?
Shut up
Luke's
for a
in his
second,
business in his life is Luke's business in his life.
Shut
right?
up for a second. Listen.
I don't understand why you have such a problem understanding that. Didn't your mother ever tell you if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all?
Well, then don't. What? Then what?
Well, then why are you guys talking about Catherine Bleish for no reason?
Why are you?
Who was talking about Catherine Bleish?
You're stupid, dude. You're supposed to.
Who
question.
was? I'd like to hear you.
You're supposed to question. You know what? Listen,
your
guys,
buddy Luke
this is
Rudowski.
going in circles. This guy.
The founder of We Are Change.
This hasn't gone anywhere since we got on the phone, Jeremiah.
You don't even know
All
what's
we've
going on.
established is you're no planer.
Understanding that you wasn't a for-profit organization. That's exactly what you said.
You are no,
You said no, we're not a for-profit
and that is okay.
organization. But you are.
And you are allowed to have that right. And if you are a Muslim jihad, it's okay too.
If I'm a Muslim.
Because it's none of our business what religion you are a part of or what you believe in.
Okay, so what are you
Okay.
saying? We are changes against the Muslims?
No, I'm saying no matter what you are, you can
Is that
be.
what you said? We are changes
Our
against Muslims?
Constitution.
Oh, yeah,
We have the
all right,
freedom
all right,
to
but
religion.
what if somebody's all right? What if somebody's in the CFR? That's
And they want to
just
come
like
be a part of We Are Change? Let them.
Yeah. Wow.
Let them.
Guys,
You don't know how many people that help out the We Are Change movements. They're from... There's so many people behind the scenes that help get information out, that want to leak it, that get it out to the people, that don't want to come out publicly because they can't, because they'll lose their job, they'll lose their
I'll
livelihood,
tell
they'll
you
lose
what,
their career.
listen. If your Freemason infiltrated, or if he infiltrated the Freemasons, he's doing a terrible job of it.
Huh. You know how many other people have also infiltrated the Freemasons from We Are Change?
I'm sure you have a bunch of Freemasons. I'm pretty sure of it.
Well, don't come to Minnesota because there are Freemasons and We Are Change Minnesota too. Here, make that one into a movie.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for admitting that, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, New York, L.A., and Minnesota too.
Yep. We're
And where?
this going.
You know, the main thing is you guys really don't understand what the big picture is.
What is the big picture?
The big picture is that our global government does not care
We're not
if you
talking about
live or
Blue
die or
Lodges.
not.
Yeah, neither do
What?
Freemasons. They're Lucifer.
It's Freemasons.
Experience.
It's in the same category, Bob.
All right. Well, anyway, you guys really don't take this seriously. and it's more of a social club for you guys to come out
It's a
and
social
try to
club.
hate on the movement. Oh, I don't know. I
had no problem.
All you're
I had
doing
no
is kind of
problem.
talking with friends and kind of hanging out. I don't see you guys at events. I don't see you out doing any competitions. I don't see any videos of you guys going out handing out DVDs. I don't see anything from Informed trying to help inform, except for get their point across.
I have
how much you hate Freemasons.
listen. Informed Radio is actually made of the people.
Oh.
Yeah. We don't pander. We don't have anybody paying us. Remember that, dude.
So you don't have donations? You just told me earlier you have donations that you keep all transparent on the page.
We have donations, but actually we just switched over to doing something else. So actually we're going to start supporting Informed Radio without having to ask people for donations because we know this is a dying economy and we know people can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
So
no money bombs like Alex Jones.
We are 11 minutes into Danny's show. We do got to switch over. I got to knock this punk off. Make sure this is recorded. Send it over to me. We're going to make a video so everybody can hear this fucking douchebag here. Listen, Shaun, I really hope you make it down. You know what?
I'm looking forward to our tea party.
Listen, I might have to travel down to Clearwater. You let me know when you get down there. I really can give a fuck about Scientologists, and I'm not really worried about it. I'll have, I will have contingencies for that. I'll have people there with video cameras. Buddy, I don't mind going to jail over our tea party. Between me and you, I don't mind it at all. You disrespected my wife, and you disrespected my friends. So I'm probably...
Oh, so there's all this
Do not-
nonsense talk about this no planes, and
Why
we're
we
all
back to
following the
no-
leader of
this is-
Freemasons.
Stop trying to go away from the
and
issues, man.
stealing money. So, I mean, is there
Wait,
any
time
real
out.
topics
You
have to
really
talk
think
about?
that no plane hit the Pentagon?
Huh?
You really think a plane hit the Pentagon?
I don't think a plane hit the Pentagon. I'm talking about the no planes that these guys are saying that no planes hit the Twin Towers.
We said we had questions about it. I believe 100% that there was no plane in Shanksville. And I'm not sure about the two planes on the Twin Towers. I'm not sure. All I know is there wasn't two planes. There was missiles that hit the Pentagon, and there was some trash going out in Shanksville. I'm not sure about...
So you've seen September Clues, as most people have,
Well,
right?
I've seen...
That September Clues and Informed Radio have one thing in common. They take a bunch of hacked information and try to turn it into fact to get people to disbelieve the truth. You can quote me on that. Now, why don't you put that in your movie?
You're the only one responsible for bringing in the truth, right? Danny...
Here, I'll put this out for you so you can record this.
Danny.
Shaun Wright from Minnesota
Yeah.
says that Informed Radio is a bunch of disinfo guys that really have nothing to do except for try to create a name for themselves
It's
to try to...
by asking
try to
questions.
gain
It's not this-
popularity.
Everything we got is proof. Craig Fitzgerald fucking...
Look,
Craig Fitzgerald... Shut up!
proof. Okay, so we're...
You know,
You just said no planes hit World Trade Center 1 or World Trade Center 2.
I didn't say that at all.
Where's the evidence of that?
When did I say...
He
Where's
said he
the
has
evidence of that?
questions about it. He
I
said he
have
has
questions
questions
about
about it.
I didn't know...
So what questions do you have about no planes hitting the World Trade Centers?
I have questions. I'd like to see all the video footage. I'd like to see everything. Everything they suppressed.
So you've seen September Clues, as I'm sure what you're referencing to, about the little glitches in the video. What about the demon face in the smoke or the fire? Is that done by Craig as well? Did Craig do that?
Guys, I listen, everybody out...
What did Craig have to do with 9/11?
Yo, dude, I don't want to be a dick, but you're on my time now, and I want to talk about some other shit.
Yeah, you gotta knock him out, man.
There you go. But what did Craig have to do with 9/11, Jeremiah?
Hey, Shaun, I'm going to have to hang out with you because it ain't my time no more. You're more than welcome to call into my show.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
demon
have a
face
lot
is
of
just
people-
like sad. That's sad. That's Photoshop. You know? Get over it.
All right. Well, you guys can go praise Allah. Everything is okay.
Go praise
Remember, everything is
Allah.
fine. Watch your TV, pay your
What are you
taxes.
saying, man? Hold on. 9/11 was an inside job. Why are you talking shit about Muslims?
I didn't say anything about Muslims.
Yes, you did.
I said you guys can go praise Allah if you want to.
Wow.
Everybody's hearing this. Everybody can go praise Allah. That's really
You
fucking...
can praise
Hey,
whoever you
religion
want
is-
to. That's the thing about our Constitution is you have the freedom of religion.
Look, he's
You can
back in
praise
water
who you
now.
want
He's
to.
backing up. He's backing up.
He's backing what up? Go praise Allah. It's okay. Everything is all right. Pay
You
attention
could
to your
praise
TV.
Freemasons.
Why don't you
and
go
the New
sell
World
some
Order.
shares on the New York Stock Exchange of your We Are Change? You guys really have shares on the New York Stock Exchange?
Yeah, they do. He just found out about it. He didn't know that they were a for-profit.
He's covering. He's
How-
covering.
how is that,
He's had
how
no
is that
no
We Are
reports back
Change?
from
How
his
does that
superiors.
change anything?
Oh, gosh.
They have to
Put
do
your
that. They
shares
have
on
to
the
do that.
New
They
York
have to
Stock
go around in a
Yeah,
loop
Jeremiah,
to
send me a link on that.
Send you a link on it, buddy. Why don't you go ask
Yeah, you got
Luke
anything
Rudowski?
on here?
Ask Luke
Oh, 'cause-
Rudowski, man. Ask.
What?
Ask.
If it's on the New York Stock Exchange, you shouldn't need a link. You should go to the New York Stock Exchange and look for your fucking stock.
Yeah.
Ask the tough questions,
Or
brother.
look, go to your master
Okay.
mason and ask him for information. No. He
Yeah,
obviously
right.
not
Hey,
instructed me.
Craig was behind 9/11, right?
Hey, no, you know what, dude? I really
Who
can't-
Who the
lizard
fuck said
people
Craig
out.
was behind 9/11? Who the
DC
fuck said
I'm
Craig
I'm
was
not sure.
behind
I'm trying to figure
9/11?
out how you guys think Craig is a bad guy.
He's a 32-degree Freemason Knight Templar.
Okay, so how did he have anything to do with 9/11?
And because, no, he has.
Why
he
is
drove
no?
a-
It's not about 9/11. Guys, whoa,
Doing
listen. 9/11 is what is an effect of something that would happen. Now, the bigger picture, it's like a sickness you get from the disease. Okay, the disease is much bigger, and it involves the Freemasons, dude. So the 9/11, you keep focusing on 9/11. We're not saying that he had nothing to do with 9/11. You stupid fuck. You keep dissing Muslims for some reason. You keep asking if we're Muslims. You know I'm a
What do
Christian.
Muslims have to do with 9/11?
Nothing. You're the one that said it.
I said you have the right to be spiritually in tune with whatever religion you would like.
Why bring Muslims into it? Why couldn't you say
no,
Jewish?
If I said if you want to be Muslim or if you want to pray to Islam,
It was
if
closer
wanna
to you have the
pray
right to praise Allah.
God,
Yeah,
if you want to pray to
well.
the rock, you can pray to whatever you would like to.
Pray to
Well,
the
the
rock.
fact is
thing.
it's recorded. The fact is it's recorded.
That's
everybody-
all right.
Everybody heard you. Danny, you want to hang up on him?
Yeah, cut him off, man.
All right, go ahead, Danny.
You
I'm
can
sorry.
talk on Facebook. No, it's all good. No worries.
All right, buddy.
Like,
You want to just go ahead and go into it. Start it off. I'm not even going to play an intro. We're already 17 minutes in. I'm sorry, buddy.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, I was gonna send you some clips and stuff, but
Okay.
I wrote down a list of some stuff I wanted to talk about.
Give me
today,
a
so-
2-second pause
I
so I can
think-
cancel this and then go on to the next one. Cancel the recording, and end it. So we got
Yeah,
decent ending.
go ahead. I'll play a little. Let me play a little tune,
Okay, 1, 2,
and
bye.
we'll get.